Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we're back to Lara Croft in the Temple of Osiris. Let's continue. I'd really have to question if they would make a third game of this. Can I justify spending upwards of $30 on a third game in this series? There's nothing wrong with this series.
Look,
I'm enjoying it just fine.
Said would drown the whole world just to spite us.
$30 is a
yeah, but
jaw
he's giving us the
dropping
way forward as well. Does that seem right?
Cost.
Then there isn't a moment to spare. Quickly, the canopic jar.
See, this almost feels like a trick. Like it maybe Set is working with Osiris to have us resurrect him for him. Apparently I missed some collectibles. I have a amulet that is designed to let me find more treasure. So if I go over here, I can hit this. And there's only a couple more of these to collect. There were spikes in this section before, and now the spikes I guess have been washed away. Feels like there might be something glowing. Let's see. I'm not sure if jars are resetting or not.
We should be able to use that wheel to get up higher.
See, there's two more of these red skulls. It's kind of weird you're collecting red skulls, because it sounds like you're then collecting the Captain America enemy. And it looks like we can swim over in this area. And I guess if you tap A, you swim a little bit faster. And then that's just a reset path. So if you fall down. If we look at the map, there's a challenge area next to the Oracle's Chamber. We'll try that. And there's some other stars that might or might not be storyline based. Let me ask this question. These don't light up by my lantern. It must light. Climb the water wheel and raise to the tomb of the ferryman. It doesn't seem like there would be a real reason to do this. We're in our Agent 47 outfit, or Hitman.
Lord of the Dark Waters,
Hitman.
wash away the last
Outfit.
traces of
Hitman go.
Osiris.
Come on. This system swinging isn't great. Simplistic solution. feels like sometimes I drop a bomb and it just kind of falls through the ground and disappears. This game might be slightly buggy, but if that's the only real bug it has, that's fine. I guess these are places where you're going to be able to stand and freeze things, probably by doing that or something like that. And since I don't have that ability, there's more. It's weird that I can only blow these things up by using the grenades. In the first game, you didn't even start with grenades. There was a whole storyline element to it. This really does feel like it's just a direct 5 minutes after the events of the first of the Temple of Light. I would heavily question if they benefited by adding the ability to play with 4 players. Like, the number of people I've ever seen play in 4-player teams is really, really small. And usually it's esports pros, not your average gamers. So that's a fast travel section. We're still working our way up. Oops. And I'm just falling to my death. Of course, it'll check me somewhere. But all the little gems need to be recollected. Or maybe they don't. There's no skull.
No! These were once Somer's priests. Such corruption has twisted everything.
So is that were they human at one time? Oh, I have to use bombs to kill them. Interesting. Pick yourself up, don't fall. This, I believe, is a challenge room. Challenge tomb. Let's see if we can do this one. Didn't seem like we could do the other one. Or if I could do it, I didn't understand what I was supposed to do. These challenge tombs are the only place where you get an opportunity, I think, to have like, I think that's probably one that has to be stood on. So if I put the ball here, I think we're good. Put it there. Then I come over here and this is it. Now it's just a matter of convincing the game that I'm right. There's no lock-in on this. Okay. So that doesn't feel like that's the right move. Let's put it over on this side and see. See, I think this is like the only part of the challenge chain. I think after I solve this, I've kind of solved it. So... Nope. That would work if I could get this up. But I don't think I can get that up. Oh yeah, I can. This is quite the challenge. Alright, let's stand here. Like that. No, this negates the ability to do this, which feels too much like something that should be done. And which one lifts the other one? So this is the solution. I was probably just shooting from the wrong direction. Let's go. This is taking too long. If I could just... Yeah, if I can just get the angle a little bit right. So... Oh, this is driving me crazy. I perhaps hit this to then hit mirrors? Is this really even worth it? Like, it seems you would want something like this. Like, that totally makes sense. So if I was standing here, and there was something here, seriously, there's only 3 places it could be, and unless I'm missing something, there's only 1 ball. Let's just go back here. Bright light everywhere, holding the torch. Just to make sure. Yeah, and there's a chance this is gonna be the entire episode is just doing this challenge puzzle. Alright. And this one doesn't rotate. Like this doesn't rotate at all. But that kind of has to be there. So these are the 2 that are right. If this wasn't up, maybe I could do something there. So let's see, how many times have I done the same thing? That's something not right. That's it. That took way too long. I'm glad there's no like time requirements or challenges or anything here in these challenge tombs. That took way too long. What does that give us? Gives us an automatic shotgun and something else. And what? Something we can blow up. And a few gems to collect. And that's all there is. So let's look at our inventory. Let's see, we've got high-powered shotgun right now, which where is it? Where's the high-powered shotgun that's equipped right now? It is. Maximum damage, 2 rate of fire, 5 use, versus an automatic shotgun, which is the same rate of fire. No, it's twice as fast, but half as much damage. So I think the high-powered shotgun is better. And yeah, it's kind of hard to know for certain. So now we can just get back to the game. We're kind of meandering through the water. All these loot boxes. I sure wish they were chests.
Here?
Like, I really, really wish they were chests instead. And seems like we can't get into that other challenge section quite yet. We're gonna have to do something. It's interesting that they programmed a wading through a marsh animation on top of a swimming animation. And the camera's zooming in on me kind of fast. I guess they want to flip the coin.
Ah, that was unexpected, but I'll take it.
Is this really a roulette table, or are we gonna go through all of these?
A crocodile? Ah, yes, I see.
And I have to remember to blow these guys up. Sounded like the sound effect was slightly messed up there. The weight. And it's gonna skip ahead.
That did it. It's open.
Now we have a tomb to explore.
Sure, I guess we could do that, or we could wait. I'm seeing a 4,000, and I'm not sure if that's an indicator of how much damage is getting made, or if I'm getting a certain amount of like points for doing that.
Well, at least we know what to expect.
This is the automatic shotgun. Apparently, maybe I have to turn both at the same time. Seems like that might have been the case. One more to do. Waiting for the eye to clink. And see, if this thing just kept on going forever, that would feel way too gambly. Upgrades, upgrades, upgrades. Great. Let's get into the real temple, I suppose. Here we have our Agent 47 outfit. I want to point out that they kind of still have her in shorts, even when she's wearing a suit. It's rather ridiculous looking. I seriously, I don't know what their obsession with the shorts are. I know it's iconic and all, but women wear different clothing and fashion. What you get from Lara Croft, because she's always wearing the exact same type of outfits, is that she is obsessively lacking fashion. She wears the exact same thing that somebody who you might argue is autistic might want to do, instead of spicing it up every now and then. Put on a dress once in a while. I'm sure you might enjoy it. Indiana Jones, who is basically who she's based off of, certainly wore a suit every now and then in the movies, and those were really at most 9 hours, maybe 12 hours of movies that have ever happened for Indiana Jones. Let's see, we need to complete the tomb in under 7 minutes. That won't happen. Get all 5 of the red skulls, cross the Spikeball River without touching the water, use a trap platforms to dunk an enemy, destroy a wall without grabbing a time bomb. I'm not sure how you can do that, but we've twice seen that as
This
an
mural tells
option.
the story of Sobek.
Sobek was the god of many things, depending on who was writing it down. The Greek historians could never really agree.
The Greeks? Is that upstart society still around, or did they talk themselves to death?
I'll give you that history lesson later, Horus.
Horus.
Look here, these are some of his
who he
names.
is.
Pointed of teeth, and he who eats while he... This mural portrays him as the god of the Nile and water.
And those are the powers that Set now wields. Come. We must find a way to stop the floodwaters.
Okay. Let's start with some simple things. Feels like you get little frame locks at the beginning of levels. I imagine the loading engine isn't great. So those are switches. Oops, did not mean to exit. Will I have to watch the full cutscene again? Maybe she actually isn't wearing shorts. Maybe it just looked like that from that
This
angle.
mural tells the story
Let's see.
of Sobek.
Sobek was the god of many things.
Space to skip. There we go. Let's click that. So these are bomb things. That will get me to there. That will let me move forward. Here. Slight question, I guess, of how easy would it be? It'd probably be rather difficult to have 4 players. I guess what they want me to do is this.
Onward then. Let us move.
Yep. So we're gonna use the water puzzles. Let's see. These guys. Still trying to blow up this guy. I'm gonna put a bomb down, shoot him, then blow him up. And how am I supposed to reach this? Am I supposed to start like back here? When I get to this point, jump? Am I supposed to jump? Like, it seems like I am not quite in the right position. But I also sort of don't believe that I'm going to increase my ability to jump higher. So unless there's a ball somewhere around here that I can roll back, which there isn't.
Careful now. It's always best to avoid being skewered. If I jump here, I'm nowhere close. If I jump slightly after that, I'm nowhere close. If I jump slightly after that, I'm nowhere close. Like, it sure feels like that little gap is intentionally there to tell you that's where you're supposed to jump. If I'm tapping A to jump, that's not doing anything. You know what this is? That's it. So now I can jump. I've trapped myself in here. Figured it out. Took me longer than it should. Really wish there was a way to zoom in on Lara Croft and take a look at her in that outfit. Because I honestly don't feel like I got a significant amount of enjoyment out of that. Let's see, 4 minutes in. It seems like there will be a time challenge for each of these levels. The time challenges may kill me and just eliminate any desire to play all of the levels. It's also kind of questionable if after we beat the first game, will I be able to get into levels through the map or through some kind of stage selection like in the first game? Because I'm pretty sure that was in the first game. It's been a long time since I played Temple of Light. But if there's no stage selection and I have to run around the main area, that's gonna be a little frustrating too. It wouldn't be a big deal because once I got to an area, I would just, try it over and over again. Anyways, it's been another 30 minutes. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment, and watch every second of my videos. If you want a friend or follow me on any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below in the description box. And if you want to support me even further, friend me on Steam, gift me a game. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.